What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce and it is Monday, January 31st of 2021. Editor Bruce here, guys. How long do you think it's going to take me to learn how to say 2022 when I talk about dates in my videos? I'm going to guess March or April. Guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. The last day of January. Can you guys believe January is almost already over? It's absolutely insane how fast this year is going so far, at least for me. But guys, we are 2 days away from New Comic Book Day, which is February 2nd of 2022, guys, and we have some amazing books to talk about today. In today's video, we always talk about the top 5 comic books I'm most excited about coming out this New Comic Book Day, as well as my cover lover picks of the week. Now, the good thing about these is that they're not spec picks. These are just covers that I'm absolutely excited about. And also, my top 5 is nothing to do with speculation. It's all about what's in the guts, guys, because you know what? Comic books should be read. It shouldn't be collected just for speculation or any other reasons. They should be collected for what the story is telling you. And guys, the stories that we're going to talk about today are absolutely awesome, and you guys 100% should be reading these books, because these books are great. But there are other books that are not on this list that you guys might be reading that you guys are most excited about, and you guys should tell me down in the comments below what those are. Because my list is not the be-all, end-all list of all lists. Your guys' lists are just as important as my list, and that's why, guys, I want to know what is on your top 5 list. Alright, guys, let's not waste any more time and jump into my cover lover picks, because, man, the Dan Hip cover is finally coming out, and I cannot wait to get this book in my hands. Alright, there are 4 covers in my cover lover section. I kind of just mentioned the first one a second ago, but that is Batman 120, the 1 in 25 incentive cover done by Dan Hip. Guys, I've been absolutely bonkers about this cover since it was announced, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this cover. This cover is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to have it in my personal collection. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Guys, let me know down in the comments below. Do you like this cover? Do you not like this cover? I really guys want to know, because to me, this is fantastic. This is quintessential Bruce cover lover material right here, but I know my art tastes are not for everyone, guys, so let me know down in the comments below. Do you like this or not like this? Alright, guys, next up is another book that I've mentioned before multiple times, with X Lives of Wolverine #2, the Ivan Coelho Stormbreaker variant. I just love this cover. It's Wolverine done in a really cool style, and I absolutely love it. I don't want to spend any more time because I've mentioned it multiple times in my speculation videos, but this cover is amazing, in my opinion. But the last 2 books are books that I had never mentioned before, and I think they're really cool. And the first one is Monkey Prince #1, the Cover F red envelope gold foil cover. I don't know. I'm not really into this book as a whole, but this cover is really stinking cool. It just, I don't know, it just has a uniqueness to it that I really like. And the last book on this list is Justice League Incarnate #4, the B cardstock cover done by Jorge Fortes, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. We got President Superman and we got Batman, the Thomas Wayne Batman, and it is just gorgeous. Jorge Fortes crushed this cover. I absolutely love it. Guys, let me know down in the comments below. Do you agree with me on any of these covers? Are you picking up any of these covers? Did you pre-order that Batman 120, 1 in 25 incentive cover? It is gorgeous. I love it so stinking much. I cannot wait to get it, and I hope to get it signed by Dan Hip, slabbed CGC Signature Series somehow, because that is just such a gorgeous cover. But guys, let's move on to my top 5 books that I'm most excited about. What's in the guts of the book? So many good stories coming out this week. Let's jump into that list. Alright, guys, kicking off this list in the #5 spot is Basilisk #7 from Boost Studios, written by Colin Bunn and art by Jonas Scarf. I love this book. This book, when it first came out, there was a lot of buzz about it. People were really excited about it. And then after like the 2nd or 3rd issue, a lot of people just stopped talking about this book, which I think is really sad, because this book is really good. It has a group of villains, right? They get these powers, and some people are really into using these powers for bad, basically killing lots and lots of people. But you can see that some people in that group don't really love doing that type of thing, which is intriguing, because we get this main character who had her family decimated by this group of people, and she is hunting down these people. And she also kidnapped one of the people who's an outsider from this group. And it just follows this story, and there's lots of intriguing things. There's a cult following. There's just so many things going for this book, and I love it. And I love the art in this book, and the covers by Raphael Albuquerque has been absolutely amazing. So you got awesome covers, really good writing, a great horror story, kind of. It's like horror action, I guess. And it is just a great book that you guys should be reading. Pick up Basilisk number 7. All right, guys, in the number 4 spot, we have Crossover number 11. Now, this is another book that started off hot. It was written by Donny Cates, one of the hottest writer at the moment. Right now, he's not so hot, but when Crossover came out, it was at his peak. Everyone was going bananas for this book. There was lots of awesome covers that came out with it. But then, after issue like 2 or 3, people just stopped talking about it. And at this point, like, no one's talking about it. And I think that is really sad because, again, this is another book that is an awesome story. This takes the real world and collides it with superheroes in such a cool way. In the last issue, you had characters interacting with the writers who created those characters in this awesome, awesome tale. I absolutely love it. There was even an issue written by Chip Zdarsky in the middle of the run. I think it was like issue number 8 or something, which is, it was just awesome. This book is a really fun, intriguing ride with superheroes, but also dealing with what would happen if comic book characters all of a sudden became real and then came down on Earth. And it was just, I don't know, it is a great, great story. I love what Donny Cates is doing with this book. I think you guys should continue reading this book if you guys already are. But if you have not picked up this book yet, give it a chance. Find the first trade paperback, get caught up, see what you guys think, because this is a fun ride in my opinion. Great artwork, great storytelling. There really hasn't been a bad issue in my opinion. And if you like the Image universe, you see all of the characters at some point in this book. It has just been really fun. I really enjoy it and I hope you guys are too. If you're not, pick it up and give that book a chance. Alright guys, in the number 3 spot, right in the middle of this top 5 list is Suicide Squad number 12. Now I've mentioned this book multiple times on these videos and I'm going to continue talking about this book because I think it's absolutely amazing. We are 12 issues into this run and Dennis Hopeless and Robbie Thompson are doing an amazing job. Now I mentioned Dennis Hopeless because he's one of my favorite writers. He did a run on Spider-Woman that is absolutely amazing. He did Avengers Arena, which is absolutely amazing. His ability to make you care about the characters in his books is some of the best. And that's what he's done with this book. And that's what you want out of a Suicide Squad book. You want to see villains given a chance to turn over a new leaf and see an interesting side to these characters. And that's exactly what Dennis Hopeless has done in this book with Robbie Thompson. I love it. I love the characters in this book. They've hooked me in to really caring about them, and that's exactly what I want out of a Suicide Squad book. If that's something that you guys are interested in, I would highly suggest checking this book out because it is awesome. I love what he's doing, and Peacemaker's in it, come on! But this book is awesome, and rereading Suicide Squad, I highly, highly recommend it. Alright guys, with only 2 books left, we have 2 bangers for you. I'm really excited for these books. So, in the number 2 spot, we have The Magic Order, Volume 2, Issue number 4. Do you like magic? If you answered yes, this book is for you. Do you like horror? Well, this book is for you. And if you like magic and horror, this book is definitely for you. This book is introduced a new group of characters to the original group of magicians. And this second group of magicians does not give a about humanity, and it is awesome. Some of the things that are happening in this book are dark and twisted, and I absolutely love the tale. This also picked up directly after Volume 1, and Volume 1 was amazing. I love what they're doing with this book. I'm highly suggesting this book to you. This is some Mark Millar goodness. Some of his stuff has been not so great as of late, but Magic Order is an absolute banger of a book. I've loved every single issue so far. Some great twists and turns have happened in each and every single issue, and this book is just awesome. You guys should be reading The Magic Order. I highly, highly suggest it. And there's also been some great covers for this series as well, so pick up The Magic Order. Highly suggest. If you like magic, horror, it's for you. Alright guys, the last book on my list is a book that we're gonna have to do a little math for you guys to really understand how good this book is. So, this is Dark Knights of Steel, issue number 4. Now, if you take Tom Taylor and you add Elseworlds Tales, it equals a great story. Tom Taylor does Elseworlds Tales like nobody else. This is such an awesome take on these characters. I mentioned this series before and I'm just regurgitating this to you, but this series has been so stinking good. Do you like medieval times? Do you want to see the DC universe in medieval times? Well, this is the book for you! They also do some twists and turns with characters, different takes on characters, they give different origins to characters. It's just a lot of good things happening in this book. There's deaths, there's just, I don't know, there are so many good things happening in this book. I absolutely love it. They're also pitting heroes against heroes. It is just Tom Taylor doing his Elseworld goodness. I love this story. And guys, that is the last book on my top 5 list. I'm really excited about all these books. I cannot wait to read these books. If you guys like these books that are on this, guys, let me know down in the comments below. If there are books that you are super excited about that did not make my list, guys, let me know down in the comments below, and I will do my best to check those books out. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that bell for notification and smash that like button. If you guys have not had a chance yet to check out my last two videos, which are my reviews of the solicitations for DC and Marvel for April of 2022, I would appreciate it if you guys went and checked those out. Alright, thank you guys so much for making it this far in the video. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll catch you guys on Wednesday for my comic book speculation recommendations video. Alright guys, I'll check you later. Peace.